So there's generally two ways if you're thinking about getting a mortgage to buy a property. Is you can either go directly to a bank, so walk into a branch on the street, for example, and then you could go to another branch and then another branch, trying to figure out who's going to give you the best deal. Or alternatively, you can pick up the phone or go onto Google, figure out who's a great mortgage broker and then give them a call. And that mortgage broker has access to pretty much every single lender out there. And once they know there's your situation, what you really want to achieve, what sort of money, what type of property you want to purchase, and they've found out about your situation financially, what savings you've got and your income, they can come back to you and say, well, this is how much you can borrow, this is how much deposit you need, this is what bank would probably be the best suit based on your situation. Every bank has different credit policy, and then they'll say this is the bank that'll give you the best rate. So they can guide you through that whole process rather than you trying to figure it out, going to bank to bank, making lots of phone calls. So a broker is sort of that middle person that can kind of guide you through and make sure you're getting the best deal. And the good thing with brokers is that it hasn't been around for 2 years or, it's just a young industry. It's been around for probably 20. And every year their market share's been growing. So about 60% of loans go directly to brokers, whereas 40% still go to branches in some form. So, the consumers, Australians, are using brokers more and more. And every year that's rising because of all the flexibility and the guidance that they offer. The other big reason why potentially you should use a broker is that sort of long-standing relationship. This could be your first property, but then you might want to do a renovation, or then you might decide to sell it and buy another property. If you go to a bank, you're unlikely to get that real stable long-term relationship. But if you go to a broker, especially if they're the business owner, you can have that sort of long-term relationship. The third thing is, the good thing with brokers is because they introduce a lot of customers to the banks, so they can get a mortgage. The broker isn't actually paid by the customer direct. You don't pay a fee. The broker receives a payment from the bank for introducing them as a customer, and they all pretty much pay the broker the same rate. So the good news is, with brokers is that you're not really paying them a direct fee. You're going to get a great rate, and they get paid from the bank from doing all that work and introducing you to the bank. So there's no reason why potentially you shouldn't use a broker. You've just got to go through a process to make sure you're picking the best broker out there and someone who's got the good knowledge to really add value to you.